So today we'll be talking about how to get the most out of our evidence log and to add to our evidence log if we don't think that the evidence that we've chosen so far really proves our point. So yesterday I went through and color-coded my evidence log. I have this yellow color for financial reasons, why it's important to go to college, so you can earn $20,000 more per year. To support that claim, I also have 86% of college graduates still felt the investment was a good one, and 14% of Americans from the bottom fifth of parental income can reach the top 2/5 with a college degree. This helped me to come up with my homework from last night. Here's my claim. College is an incredibly valuable experience that all students should take part in. Here's my subclaim number 1, my first reason that supports this claim. Graduating from college will help you to be financially secure, so money. You'll gain money from graduating from college. Here's my second reason. Education will help you to become a more hardworking person who pursues success despite tough circumstances. So these are my claim and my subclaims. I'm going to go through my evidence log again. I'm not going to use every piece of evidence here, but I want this to be clear to read and useful for me. So I know I'm going to use this piece of evidence in my body paragraphs because I think that this is related to my subclaim, and I think that it's a pretty powerful piece of evidence, 20,000 more. So those are the two criteria that you want to consider. Is it related to my claim? Is it related to my subclaim? And is it powerful? So yes, this does both of those, so I'm going to keep this one. I have this piece of evidence. College graduates are 1/3 more likely to be insured by their employer. This is an interesting piece of evidence, but now it doesn't have anything to do with my claim or my subclaims. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to highlight these boxes here, just like that. I'm going to go up to the More section, find this icon that says background color, and I'm going to make this a light gray. So now I know that I'm not really going to use that. I'm not really going to look at it. Just in case I might need it later, it's still there. I'm not going to delete it. Okay. I'm going to look at the other pieces of evidence that I found. I'm only looking at the highlighted part because we're not working on our counterclaim yet. At the same time, 86% of college graduates still felt the investment was a good one. This is a pretty good piece of evidence. I'm not quite sure if it's the strongest that I can find though. Maybe I need to look again. So I'm going to go again here, background color, color it light gray. I'm going to keep reviewing my evidence. I think that this piece of evidence is pretty powerful and I do want to use it. So I'm going to keep this. And then I have these two pieces of evidence that talk about my subclaim. Number 2, education will help you to become a more hardworking person who pursues success despite tough circumstances. I like this a lot, the circumstances of your life. I think this connects really well with my subclaim. So I'm going to use that. I'm looking at this one here. The truth is being successful is hard. You won't necessarily succeed at everything the first time you try. This is related to my subclaim, but it's not quite powerful. I don't think it's as powerful as I want it to be. So I'm going to label it again. I don't think I'll use that one. I'm going to look for another piece of evidence that's maybe more powerful. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to look back at our readings. I'm looking back at my Obama reading, trying to find a more strong, more powerful piece of evidence that I can use. And I think I want to use this. You want to be a doctor or a teacher or a police officer. You're going to need a good education for every single one of those careers. You cannot drop out of school and just drop into a good job. You've got to train for it and work for it and learn for it. I really like this. I think that this is really powerful. Okay, so I'm going to take this, I'm going to add it to my evidence log. Okay, I'm going to do my summary. Here's what I've written. This quote matters because it tells us that college is an investment. It makes sense for us to prepare for a good future, one that we actually want to have. College will prepare us to be gritty and to work hard, even at our dream jobs. I'm going to put this information in. And now I've got a new piece of evidence that I really like. I think it's related to my subclaim, and I think it's powerful. I'm going to highlight it. And now I'm ready to use this along with this as powerful evidence to support my subclaim number 2. That one right here. Okay. I'm also going to think, is there more powerful information about the financial benefits of going to college? Should I look again? I remember reading something in the Rotherham article about the financial differences between college and non-college grads. There it is right here. So $17,000 over the course of a year between college grads and non-college grads. Okay? So I want to add this also to my evidence log to make sure that I'm using the most powerful evidence that I can to support my subclaims. This is the process that you'll be going through in your evidence log right now. Go through, take away any evidence that you think is not quite powerful by filling in the boxes with gray. Add more powerful information that you remember reading from our articles, so the Vedder, Rotherham, Lenhart, and Obama articles. Take the time to do that now.